Come here, baby. Come here. My darlings, it has begun. It has indeed begun.
Can't get her clothes back because Roxanne Montana is still working there.
Well, who's a better dancer?
Myself, of course, dog.
Let me see.
You ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Feel free to screenshot. Feel free to repost. Feel free to slide it off into people's email. Feel free to warn the community. Feel free to do what you got to do. That is the first step. Let's cease and desist. Second, we're going to press charges for all the money he scammed out of my people. We have PI investigators on the accountants right now, and we're tallying up everything before we actually submit it. Third step, I'm taking a trip to Florida with my attorney, and we're pressing charges. I'm sorry. I have no patience for this buffoonery. And for the first time, I feel like I can breathe since I saw it. I want to thank not just the lawyer on Instagram and Robinson Caddy Law Firm in Miami, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Thank you for having my back. I want to thank all my lovely supporters for supporting me. We popped a big-ass receipt today, and that's how you know when you move in justice, God will bless you in front of your woes. Major receipt with Meg Thee Stallion today. Major, major, major. All right, if you haven't seen it, scroll back. I got the date wrong. It wasn't January. It was July. My autocorrect and my excitement got me mistyping, so please forgive me, and I got a lot going on up here too. Okay? Robinson Caddy Law Firm served this cease and desist. It was stamped and put in the mail at the same time I posted it. One of the points they urged me to iterate to you is that it is damaging to my business for you to impersonate me and to tell my fucking stories and to manipulate people into believing that's the genuine person that you are when evidence shows you transformed into this after you got out of jail. Your first live video, January the 2nd, 2022. One of the biggest things with me is protecting my brand. This brand got me everything I got. For some people on the internet, you think it's a game. You think, oh, it's just tarot card reading. Oh, it's this, oh, it's that. I hold people's souls in the palms of my hand, and I bless them, and I kiss them, and I walk with them in their livelihood. Again, I ask my audience, raise your hand if I saved your life. Because I damn sure know y'all saved mine. And that energy can't be ripped off. It won't be ripped off. I won't stand for this shit. I won't. I won't. This has caused me to go back on antidepressants, and they told me to say this. I had kicked it for 2 weeks, but when I saw this, I had to get a prescription of Lexapro. So it's damaging not only to my business, but to my mental health. I had to move my clients back a month. It's damaging to my business and my mental health. I was not ready to face this. But at the same time, I'm an entertainer through and through. I package it up in a way and present it to the public that is entertaining and laughable. I ask that everybody comment on it. If you don't know what's going on, scroll back, you can see. And I want him to have clout. I want y'all to see this. Because it's undeniable. It's undeniable what has occurred. That's the first side of the Cease and desist, first thing. This is the backside of it. Feel free to screenshot it. If you need a closer look, it's on my Instagram. Okay? My name is Brandon King Roberts. Brandon King Roberts. And Jordan Lee Howard, you will bow. Either you bow now and bow out, or you're going to bow to me in front of a judge. It's how it's going to go. It's how it's going to go. I'll let you guys see it again. And then I'm going to openly read the letter that I wrote to him for everybody to bear witness to that too. Entertainingly presented, never duplicated, original. My content made in 20 minutes for pure inspiration from this bullshit.
She can't get her clubs back because Roxanne Montana is still working there.
Well, who's a better dancer?
Myself, of course.
Let me see.
You ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Let me call you back.
I'm coming. Can't get her club.
And I'm not going to reiterate what's going on. If you don't know, you can scroll back. You can see for yourself what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this. I don't like having to defend myself in this way. But I feel like it was a test to see if I would. Because if you can defend what you already have, then you can defend more when it comes. Thank you guys, man, for your support, bro. Like, shit wasn't easy. It wasn't. This whole thing is just crazy and creepy and weird. It's some social media 21st century bullshit that I never expected to have to go through. And I'm sorry for that man. But that man be making a bag off of making fake pages of me. That man making a bag by literally carbon copying my personality. I never experienced nothing like that before. Now, the court case is fake. Robert Irvine is fake. But they needed a storyline, and I was actually going through that at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that was actually my roommate on Robert Irvine. Okay. And I can talk about it now because it's been a year. So their shit is expired. But Robert Irvine show. Do you guys remember me on that show? Y'all remember me on Robert Irvine? Well, that was fake. But we went with the narrative of somebody copying me because I'm very passionate about that. So it was easy for me to get in character. The court show was the same way. You know, they actually had that pre-written for me. And I filled in the holes with the names Roxanne Montana. And I had just followed Roxanne. So I felt like that would give her some clout and stuff like that. All that shit was fake. But it was staged because of my passion for originality. And in this case, I just ain't never been through nothing like this shit. And it's hard to talk to people about it because nobody has ever been through it either. But like I told y'all, man, I go through to get through. This too shall pass. I'm not gonna not show up on the internet because y'all my best friends, bro. Like, he be calling everybody best friend and friend and shit. No, y'all are like, I say this all the time. Like, y'all really, it's fucking scary, bro. Like, got it, Serena, you got it right, but that shit so fucking weird, bro. But y'all really are like that close to me. All right? Past the fabricated bought followers, and these ain't bought. I actually haven't bought anything in terms of a live video since 2020. That was 3 years deep off into my business, and everybody knows. I believe that if you got a business to sell, you should make a impression on the internet. And that's what you do. That's what all social media people do. You think Jay-Z just got 1 million followers off of 5 minutes on being on Instagram? No, he got money. He bought 1 million followers when he started Instagram that one day. And to him, it's not a waste of money, but, you know, To me, I wouldn't have built this if I didn't feel like I had something genuine to offer the universe. It's crazy how somebody can flip that and use that to manipulate people into harboring money. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that over here. You can't teach no master class if you don't even know the beginning tenets of tarot. You can't be opening up portals in people's lives. You can't be saying you about to put demons on kids. We got evidence of a lot of stuff, bro. And the good news about me is you can't find nothing on me. Everything on me I already admitted to, and you can't sue me on nobody else's behalf. And Miss Garlic says, you are a real celebrity now. You are going to get stalkers. It's sad, but I'm proud that you are securing your gift. Yeah, and a part of this, too, is I accept that fact. I accept the fact that I'm in the public eye. I accept the fact that I'm going to get people to mimic me and stuff like that. But this is another level. Like, I watched the YouTube video of somebody analyzing the verses between the two of us, and he was like, I got a crown on, and I shouldn't be bowing to peasants, or I shouldn't let this affect me. No, bro, it's beyond that, bro. It's he's scamming you, using my likeness, creating pages of me. But not only that, embellishing my personality. That's a step above somebody copying you. That's scary. That's fucking scary. And I've been freaked the fuck out. I'm new to my big ass house. Okay? I'm not really sleeping all the way through the night. And this, honestly, I don't even know how I did that live this morning because I had no sleep. Racking my brain and my thumbs on, like, how somebody could even call that help and think that that is okay. I even watched the Beyonce movie Obsession last night just to catch the vibe. And I mean, he gives me black version of that girl vibes. And it could be potentially damaging. It's not measurable. What my team says, you can't really measure how much loss you acquired. But because people were being directed to that, they could have missed the real. And clearly it's the real because just look at the receipt I just posted from 2020 about some shit that went on today. Lesson, spirit, when God, the Bible says this, God will bless you in the presence of your enemies. I got a nationwide receipt. It's no coincidence. I go through this over the weekend. I call forth behemoths. I hex. I file lawsuit. I pop a receipt. The flow of events, and it matches directly with the Boots Tarot card owner, Sharice Cardwell, from Maryland. She pulled a spread on this, and this is exactly how it went down in the spread. I popped the receipt today, and a pretty big one. 49,000 views in the past 2 hours. That's dope. This been going on for about 8 months. Under the radar. So, of course, the force behind it caught up to me. It all hit me at once. Y'all had 8 months to digest this, and you're not the one broadcasting. So I don't expect anybody to be as passionate or understand what I'm tangibly going through here. But it comes in waves. It's almost like heartbreak. It comes in waves and pulses, and it sucks. And I'm just grateful for my girl Sue Ann, bro. Like, she really be coming through it. It's so many battles that I don't even post. Some legal shit be going on behind the scenes. You know, people filing fraud on their bank accounts for services that I rendered. You know, down to the Nigerian church. We had to send them, not a cease and desist, but like a altogether, you are not allowed to contact me, like a congregational restraining order against them because they were spamming my emails and saying that I was going to hell. You don't know how much shit I battled to be here and to do this and to be blessed with what I have. And as I look out on the lake, I just can't help but think to myself, it was in jeopardy when I saw you. Not because you're that good, but because you are scamming motherfuckers using my likeness. Find someone else. And if you do, I want my people to alert them as to what he's doing over there too. And the craziest part about it is when my attorney contacted your public defender for you missing mental health appointments, and she said what was going on, her response was, not again. Not again. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, man. I really fucking appreciate it. This video ain't gonna be saved. You know, I just wanted a moment with people who actually really give a fuck. This ain't for this ain't for portrayal. You know, it's a pretty big day with that receipt. But my morale is still kind of low. And because as hard as I appear in my exterior, like, I'm really sensitive. I'm a very sensitive person. And I've learned to, like, hold in my cries, and I've learned to bottle my emotions for the sake of entertainment and stuff. But this shit hit different. And it's crazy because no one can tell you, no one's been through this, you know, to what to do. And I'm just trusting in God. And that's one of the biggest things that came last night when I was casting. Do you still trust me? Yeah, God, I do. Yeah, I do. So, other than that, I mean, I will say this because I feel like it's a part of my history and my legacy that I'm walking. Boots first the doppelganger, boots first the fraud, whatever you want to call it. I spun it very well for entertainment, but I'm trained for this, you know. So I'll save it so you can go back and reference. But Jordan Lee Howard, I'm coming. You are wrong. And I got to shut you down. I love you guys very, very much, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Yo, run up the comments on them posts, bro. Run up the comments on Meg. Run up the comments on what I just posted. Run up the comments on that live earlier. Run them up, bro. Promo, bro. Promo. You know, we've been getting lax on the promo. That's okay. You know, one of the good things, and you gotta always look at the good things too. I'm invigorated. I feel like I gotta show up, bro. I feel like I gotta beast mode this social media shit. Not that I got lax, but I got comfortable. And I appreciate the experience for keeping me on my toes and to incorporate new stuff into the show. You know what I'm saying? And to provide something that can't be duplicated. You know, today I sat up there and I moved the tarot cards out of the way. And I just gave you myself, and it felt good. It did feel good. And it's a lot more efficient, too, because the time it takes to pull cards versus the time it takes just to see into spirit. This is going to strengthen my abilities. This is going to strengthen my gift. And we're going to remain on top. Never dethroned, especially by a doppelganger. Yeah. Somebody said, how's your marketing team when it comes to social media? We need a publicist and we need an agent. Okay? We need a publicist and we need an agent. You know, I'm looking for that currently. But with the debuts this year, I think it'll come naturally. Like, from what I've been told, like, once you make certain appearances and shit, like, in certain debuts and shit, like, people will approach you and ask you, and I haven't been approached. We had one, but she wasn't able to get the verification done, so, and that's honest. You know what I'm saying? How can I join your team? My advisory program, we're getting it popping. I'm doing what I need to do with them first. You can apply to be an advisor in the next 3 months. After my birthday, I will open up applications again for things that are not provided already by the advisors. I am not taking any readers. This is why. I mean, it's so prolific. It's so prolific because when me and Sue Ann, I was in Florida the last time and we was getting the advisory program together, she said, you don't want to add competition to what you're already doing. So we chose not to get readers And his application was the first one. It was the first one. And it was a strong application. And they looked him up but they didn't really dive because it was already a no. You know what I'm saying? It was a no because you already had momentum. You was doing it. See, we don't have no problem with other readers. We don't. Like, I don't have a problem with readers. Readers watch me all the time. If you're a reader and you're watching me right now, raise your hand. If you're a reader, you're watching me right now and you're happy I'm doing this, raise your hand. You know what I'm saying? I have readers that I read all the time. Readers come to me. People with spiritual businesses come to me. I'm a guider of the guides. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. I have no problem if you call your shit general readings. I don't have no problem if you teach in classes. I don't have no problem with anybody going out there moving genuinely with spirit. Do it in your own likeness and let the people be the judge. But when you do it in my likeness, I mean, it's already going to be an A1 because I'm already A1. He paid exactly $575 on my website. He got 2 quick readings, a 6-month reading. He paid to be in the for the advisory application, and I think there was a squad membership in there, but my people got him out of there if he wasn't there, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so that's what's been going down, and these followers, these people ain't bought. We got analytics showing that he buys 500 shares per video. We dug into that nigga. And we still going. I want as much evidence as I can gather. So if you got some, please send it to Manager Keisha at spiritsquad.org. That's MANGERKESHA at spiritsquad.org. If he scammed you, if you got scammed by one of those accounts claiming to be me, we can track the IP address to a device that he used. Do what you got to do. Because you deserve your money back. And people deserve genuine readings. It's just what it is. Last thing I guess I'll say before I order some groceries. You know, when you get in like a depression, bro, it's hard to do anything, bro. I have really literally been lagging through the house, bro. Smoking, mad weed, trying not to go into the sunken place, bro. Like, but I need to order food and groceries. I haven't eaten. I mean, it's literally affected my mental health, bro. Like, this shit is fucking scary. But because I'm going through it now, I won't ever have to go through this again. And what you'll learn about me in the dissection of my tarot is that my tarot cards are like safes for energy. It's like you collecting Pokemon and Pokeballs. So the Doppelganger tarot card will be done by Friday. You know, and I have a vision of it being like all TV screens with my face on there and somebody sitting in front of that with a notepad. That's, yeah. And I think I'm going to do like a graphic animation where like I'll post it and it'll like have me in the TVs. And I got this from Beyonce, actually. You know what I'm saying? And again, that is not impersonating. That is getting inspired by a concept and making it my own. She had TVs around her in nature. I want it to be industrial. You know what I'm saying? And it was brilliant how they edited it with the videos and stuff like that. Do you guys see the difference? Do you guys see the difference? Like, I saw what B did, and I'm like, how can I embellish upon that because it's cool and still spin it for individuality? Not, oh, I'm going to do the exact same pose as B and then just Photoshop myself in the shit and then post it. Like, that's crazy. What if he released it before you? Adding to the copyright. Baby, anything this man do right now is being documented. Anything in my likeness. So the fact that we have evidence that at 6:46 on a Monday, I said that, if he does come out with it before me, I'm taking you for that too. Theft of intellectual property. I'm not playing with this nigga. You don't understand. You might not understand. I'm not playing with this nigga. I'm not playing. I'm freaked out. I'm scared. I'm paranoid. My mental health is fucked. And now you've been exposed by the best. What makes you the best, Boots? Scroll back. Scroll back. Scroll back. Scroll back years. Scroll back to 2009. Scroll back. Scroll back to me being rejected from America's Got Talent because they wanted me to go off. Scroll back to when I started an organization of 48 girls who wanted to exude my confidence, and I had them run laps in hills around the campus just to not only strengthen their calves, but their confidence. Scroll back to the talent show in Hopewell High School that I took first place of my freshman, sophomore, senior, and junior year. Scroll back to the step team full of straight niggas who bowed to a nigga because my stomp was a little louder than theirs. Scroll back. Scroll back to these trophies on my altar. Gotten because I put dedication into the shit that I do. Scroll back to this piano gifted to me by my great-grandmother, whose legacy I carry within the keys. Scroll back. Scroll back. Scroll back. Scroll back to when I was 8 years old, adopted, diagnosis crazy as hell. So they sent me to the mountain to learn this craft, to tame my mental sanity. Scroll back. Scroll back to the first person I ever read, Dr. Stacy, who donated $50 to my show when I was just pulling tarot cards in my mother's garage 5 years ago. Scroll back. Scroll back to last week when my dad and my mom going through a divorce. So he claims he's divorcing me too. Scroll back. Scroll back to being sent to boot camp when you came out of the closet for coming home with acrylic nails on. And they beat your ass in that boot camp because you was gay. Scroll back. You want to embellish upon some shit? Live my life. I'm taking everything. Everything. You can't buy saving up 3 months after college because nobody will hire you because you was different in your expression. But you somehow got enough money to buy a car and drive across the country and live on Malibu Beach for 3 months when nobody would give you a shot at a job. I make it look easy. I'm doing what I'm doing now for anybody, not just spiritualists. For anybody who got a business, who's ever been ripped off and just had to raise your hand and walk away. Because you didn't have the resources to defend yourself. Let me lead by example. Not only with my social media, but with legalities and in a court of law. I'm not playing with this. I'm freaked out. I'm thrown off, but I ain't broken. And I damn sure ain't broke. I love you guys so much. I'm going to work on some music right now. Check in with my manager, make sure all my clients are okay. You know what I'm saying, with the June schedule. And if not, I will definitely refund you and give you something for free, for sure. Squad Zoom is coming up on Sunday. By then, I should be able to be seen by people. Because right now, I tell you, every fiber of my being is telling me to hide. And in my hidden places, I'm creative in different ways. I do art with my tarot. I do music. You know, I get inspired to change my aesthetic. And I'm going into this rock star era, you know, of myself. With the chains and the emo swag. You know why? Because I want Machine Gun Kelly on my... Megan, you can come too. But as I wake up to this, the development of a multi-million-dollar property on the lake, I'm doing this for you. We did it. We did it. In the comment section, say we did it because we did. We did it. And it's up to me to defend it, and it's up to me to retain it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry if me going through this has turned you off from watching me. You know, I apologize if you see me buck up real quick, got you a little intimidated, or made you, you know, have some, you know, flashbacks or PTSD. Because I do exude a lot of energy regularly, but when I'm angry, it's a little bit different. As you can see, I'm relentless. And that's some good weave glue, too. Fuck, we're relentless in Fort Lauderdale. For real. But we did it. Together. We did this. We did this. That and Spirit did this. My abuela did this. My ancestor did this. We did this. That's what we did. That's what we did. That's what we did. I'm gonna get back to my soul searching and stuff like that. I wasn't supposed to keep y'all this long. Y'all get a show every day this week. You know, don't get it twisted. This the candid shit, but you gonna get a show every day this fucking week. I'm gonna ask for extra promo. Hit share and like on my stuff a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Comment your ass off, please. You know what I'm saying? It really does show support. It really does show that I'm being understood. Cause I'm telling you, my nights go, blunt a hookah in my mouth, and I'm scrolling. It is not normally like that. Normally I tap in, tap out, breathe, do something different. I'm scrolling obsessively. And I think we all have had enough of obsession today, haven't we? Yeah, we have. All in all, my babies, I love you guys very, very much. Appreciate you to the core of me. Get that to them. If you need to screenshot it, do what you got to do. It's going to be delivered in the mail anyway. But I don't want him to have a reason to say he didn't get anything. And I mean, I know he did. Because he's watching right now. Hi, Jordan. Bye, Jordan. And I'll see you guys later.